Hello anime fans, today we are going to be looking at how the Hashiras all ended up in the Demon Slayer series. Let's go! Number 1 Tengen. Following the Entertainment District arc, Tengen was forced to retire early because of his injuries while fighting Daki and Gyutaro. He lost an arm and an eye in the battle. Still, this didn't prevent the sound Hashira from living his best life with all 3 of his wives. Tengen was the first to help out the younger core members during the Hashira training arc. He even helped out during the final battle at the Infinity Castle by keeping watch. He continued looking out for Tanjiro and the gang. Plus, one of his ancestors became an Olympic gold medal gymnast. Number 2 Giyu. The battle at the Infinity Castle was one of the show's most saddest arc. Many fan-favorite characters died during this fight, but Giyu persevered despite losing an arm and getting his sword broken. He protected Tanjiro until the very end, even after he was turned into a demon by Muzan. Giyu ensured Tanjiro never killed anybody so his soul wouldn't be more corrupted. Though he was cursed to die by his 25th birthday because of his Demon Slayer mark, Giyu still made the most out of the time he had left. He spent time with his friends and attended the Demon Slayer Corps disbandment ceremony. Number 3. Shinobu the Insect Hashira met with an untimely death in Demon Slayer's climactic storyline, the Infinity Castle arc. When she encountered Doma, upper rank 2 in the demon who killed her sister Kanae, Shinobu was quickly overpowered and consumed. As Kanautsu Yuri and Inashuk Hashibira battled on and began to lose ground, Doma's body suddenly began to melt. A flashback revealed that Shinobu had 37 kilograms of wisteria poison coursing through her veins. By consuming Shinobu, Doma ingested every drop of poison in her blood. Even Upper 2 could not overcome such a stunning amount of wisteria. This allowed Kanao and Inashuk to decapitate him. In the manga's final chapter, the descendants of Zenitsu Agatsuma and Nezuko Komodo pass a pair of students on the street, the reincarnations of Shinobu Kocho and her sister Kanae. Number 4 Muichiro. The Mist Hashira suffered an unspeakably gruesome demise in the Infinity Castle arc in the fight against Kokushibo, upper rank 1. Even though the moon-breathing demon deduced that Muichiro was his descendant, he still cut off Tokito's arm, stabbed him through the chest, sliced off his legs and blew off his remaining arm during their fight. Although Muichiro dealt Kokushibo a lethal wound with his burning red katana that allowed Sanemi and Gyomei to finish the job, the Mist Hashira died as just a head attached to a limbless torso. In the manga's final chapter, a woman is seen pushing a stroller containing infant twins, the reincarnations of Muichiro and his twin brother Yuichiro. Number 5 and 6, Iguro and Mitsuri. The Serpent Hashira, Iguro, and the Love Hashira, Mitsuri operated as a unit for most of Demon Slayer's Infinity Castle arc. Although they fought Nakim, the newly promoted upper rank 4, they couldn't make any progress due to her confusing and frustrating blood demon art. Once Muzan killed Nakim to handle the Hashira himself, Iguro and Mitsuri joined the fight where Mitsuri was critically wounded at the start of the fight. Iguro rushed her to safety before rejoining the fight, longing to tell her how he felt about her. Iguro spent several chapters as one of the last 2 men standing against Muzan along with Tanjiro, fighting together to keep Muzan from escaping. Once Muzan was defeated, Iguro held a dying Mitsuri as his own life force drained from him. After they confessed their love for each other, they died in each other's arms. In the manga's final chapter, a bakery is seen operated by its hostess, Mitsuri, and its chef, Iguro. The pair found each other in their next lives as promised. Number 7, Rengoku. Kyojuro Rengoku is the flame Hashira that was loved by the entire fanbase. His enthusiasm and an unwavering sense of justice enabled him to become the man that he was. Unfortunately, Rengoku was killed by the Upper Moon 3, Akaza. This took place when he, along with Tanjiro, Zenitsu, and Inashuk, boarded the Mugen train to investigate cases of missing people. After defeating Enmu, Akaza appeared from the forest and managed to kill Rengoku, whose only goal was to protect those around him. The Hashira performed his duties till his last breath. Number 8, Gyomei. Gyomei, the strongest Hashira, died soon after the defeat of Muzan. He was already tired after battling the Upper Moon 1, and then he had to fight Muzan 2. Muzan inflicted heavy injuries to him and he was unable to withstand them. In a heartwarming chapter, he was reunited with the orphaned kids who had died at the hands of a demon some years ago. This was the moment when the readers knew that there was no saving Gyomei now. His death was one of the most peaceful deaths in the entire show as he slowly and calmly left the Demon Slayer world. Number 9, Sanemi. Sanemi almost didn't survive the Infinity Castle arc. He took on Kokushibo with Genya, Gyomei, and Muichiro. He and Gyomei worked together to deal the finishing hit to Kokushibo. He passed out, but woke up and saw his brother fading away. Though Sanemi survived, he nearly died. In fact, he passed out again during the fight against Muzan. He was faced with a choice of going to heaven or hell with his mother. He chose the latter, but his father's spirit visited and forced him back to life. Though he'd still die on his 25th birthday like all demon slayers who got their mark, he still made the most of the time he had left.